Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. It's been quite a long time, but I'm finally back with another model aircraft review. Today I'll be reviewing one of my newest models, the GeminiJets 1/400 scale Air Arabia Airbus A320-200 with Sharklets. Got this model a few weeks ago, along with another plane, which you'll see in a separate video. Been wanting to do this review for quite some time, but because of school and all that, all schoolwork and studying, that's kept me from doing this video, and that's also kept me from uploading a whole lot on here, so I apologize. I'll do my best to get more videos out as time goes on, but we'll see what happens. So I hope you guys enjoy this review. Let's go ahead and get started with the box. It's a typical GeminiJets box. As you can see, we have the GeminiJets branding at the top, the Air Arabia, picture of the plane in the middle, Airbus A320 Air Arabia logo down there. Inside the flap we have some information on the Airbus A320 here, information on this particular aircraft, and then a little cutout to see the plane in the box. The sides, nothing unique at all, and then there's the back, 2018 release, and yeah. So here's the model right here. And before I begin, I just want to say that GeminiJets is the first. They're the first company to ever make an Air Arabia plane in 1/400 scale. So that's pretty cool. And if you guys remember my Fly Dubai 737 MAX review from a few months back, Gemini was also the first company to make a Fly Dubai plane in 1/400 scale. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. If you don't know what Air Arabia is or where they're based in, they're basically a low-cost carrier based in the United Arab Emirates. So yeah, the same country as Emirates, Etihad, and Fly Dubai. So yeah, it's the low-cost carrier. So it's not like a full-service carrier like Emirates or Etihad are, but it's a low-cost carrier. And they're not even based in Dubai or Abu Dhabi. They're actually based in Sharjah, which is it's about 30 minutes north of Dubai, I think. So yeah, they're based in, their main hub is Sharjah, but I think they also have hubs in Al Ain and I think Fujairah, but I'm not too sure about that. So yeah, they're mainly based in the UAE, but they also do have Air Arabia Morocco, I think, or something like that. They have a subsidiary based in Morocco or something like that. So yeah, but for the most part, they're based in the UAE, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's get started with the nose. So as you can see, we've got the cockpit windows here. There we go. So the cockpit windows right here. The nose cone. I don't know what, I always call this a fuel tank, but I doubt it's actually a fuel tank. So if anybody knows what it is, then let me know. But I'm not exactly sure what that is. We have the pitot tubes here. Windshield wipers, as you can see, and then above the cockpit windows we have OA, which are the last two letters of the registration. And then you have the nose gear down there, and then on the nose gear flap you can see OA again. Here's the main boarding door right here. We have airarabia.com, and then also written in Arabic in the bottom. You have an antenna right here, and then the two overwing exits. Because this is an A320, they all have the two overwing exits, most of them do at least. And then you have some detail on the wings. You can see the flaps and all that, really nicely done. You can see the Sharklet right here, painted red on the outside and on the inside. And then we've got the CFM56 engines with I think this is the Falcon. The Falcon, of course, is one of the, or if not the, national animal of the UAE. So you have the silhouette of the Falcon flying on the engines, which is the logo for Air Arabia, pretty much. Then you can see the fan blades of the engines, which is pretty cool. There's also the main landing gear down there, and then you also have the cut here in emergency things, and then the full registration, which is A6-AOA, Airbus A320 written in red down there, and then the aft door here, and then here's the tail with the Air Arabia logo, which is the Falcon flying, and then we have the horizontal stabilizers, and then the APU back here. And then Air Arabia's livery is really, really nice, as you can clearly see. I can't help but think of PIA's livery when I look at this, since PIA's older livery is pretty similar. But yeah, beautiful livery indeed. Onto the other side, it's nothing different. As you can see, just the cargo doors. Here, there's the front cargo door here, and then the two in the back. And then onto the underbelly, we have the nose gear door there. Some more detail down here. There's the stand hole, GeminiJets logo, beacon light, the registration under the left wing. There's the main landing gear again, and yeah, that's basically it. So that's all for this review. Before I leave, I just want to talk briefly about the new A320 mold. As you can see, it's a beautiful mold. I really like the new A320 mold by GeminiJets. However, there are some things that are slightly off about this mold, and there really aren't a whole lot of things. This mold is almost perfect. I really like it. The only thing that's really off about this mold are the engines, and what I mean is that they just seem a little bit too big. And I know GeminiJets 13 has mentioned this in one of his videos, so shout out to GeminiJets 13. But let me just, here's the older A320 mold by GeminiJets. This is an Allegiant A320. I think this was released in 2013 or 2014, something like that. But this is the older A320 mold. Now these two planes, as you can see, they're obviously of different airlines, but they're literally the same plane. This is not a 320neo. This is a regular A320. It just has Sharklets, and these two planes, they have the same engines. They're not different. They're the exact same engine. Both CFM56. They're the exact same engine type. They're not different at all. Of course, the only thing you might think they are different because they're different sizes, but they're actually just literally the same, engine. So that's the only problem that I have with the new Gemini 320 mold. I mean, if you were to look at this plane from a distance, like right here, you could probably confuse it as a 320neo when it's not. It's actually just a regular A320. So the only criticism I have about the new Gemini A320 mold is that the engines are just way too big. They should definitely be a bit smaller. I think this is the perfect size. As you can see, it's perfectly fine on this mold. But yeah, it's really weird, as you can see, because these are the exact same engines, but they're different sizes, which doesn't even make sense. But yeah, so the only problem that I have with the new Gemini mold is that Gemini 320 mold is that the engines are a little too big. So that's the only thing that I would suggest that Gemini, if they could, they should definitely fix that, but they probably won't. So yeah. But other than that, I definitely give this model a solid 9 out of 10. Beautiful model, and I would highly recommend it if you have a Middle Eastern airport or a South Asian airport. I would highly recommend you pick this one up. It's a beautiful model, and I'm really glad I have it. And that's all I have to say. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I think we're actually getting really close to 500 subscribers. So if you can reach that by the end of the month, that would be not end of the month, no. But if we could reach it by the end of October, there we go. That would be really awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye.